Do you think you're different from others? And do you stand out in a crowd? Have you been asleep when opportunities have presented themselves? Have you ever had a question you wanted to ask? Have you been at your wit's end? Have you traveled too many dead ends in your life? Or have you been on the outside, looking in? Welcome, wise ones, to the nature of New York, where one can learn how processes lead to the patterns that we observe in nature. There will be 2 field trips during the semester, and both will fulfill laboratory requirements. You only need to attend one. We'll learn that there's more to New York City than just tall buildings. And Central Park is not the only place where nature is found. There's a lot of wilder places in New York City. And we'll learn how we fit into this environment, such as where our water comes from. And we'll discover that there are many animals in New York City, that there are coyotes, there are deer, there are beavers, there are many others. The air is filled with cormorants, even bald eagles, baby sparrows. In the fall, we'll see plants like the goldenrod, and discover which plants not to touch, like poison ivy. Maybe we'll be lucky and see a monarch butterfly on its way to Mexico. And if we search, maybe an eel that came from the Sargasso Sea. Snapping turtles that weigh up to 50 pounds and live to be more than 50 years old. But since New York City is surrounded by water, we'll also learn about the fish, like the striped bass, or why many fisheries are declining and the ocean is being depleted. And should we eat sushi, or should we eat the fish in New York City? Nevertheless, there are many fish to be found in the rivers and streams of New York City. Whether it's a bluegill, black-nosed dace, or this beautiful male pumpkin seed sunfish, New York City can be seen through the different seasons. And it changes, and each season has its own beauty. And believe it or not, New York City has a lizard that's found on Queens College campus. There are many trees. Nevertheless, the goal of this course is to learn to speak up, speak out, learn about things that aggravate you, take a stand, be more active at the local level. The ultimate goal of our community level is to learn about ourselves into a garden and to find our place in this world and how we can share our resources to make a better world.